Well, closer to home, Baraboo police investigators are looking into whether a suspect in one arson fire may be connected to others. A series of suspicious fires have occurred over the years in close proximity to an arson fire last September.
After a 6-month-long investigation, police arrested the man who lived next door to that fire. Our Dave DeLosier is back from Baraboo and joins us with the details. Dave.
Yeah, Lee and Mark, you know, the fire happened last September 2nd, and it completely destroyed the home in the 500 block of 6th Avenue in Baraboo. When police arrived on the scene, the first person to contact them was the man that they would eventually arrest.
Upon our officers' arrival, we had the home was pretty much fully engulfed.
There was no saving the home that a family had just moved out of. But when Baraboo police officers arrived, they didn't have to go far to find their suspect.
Interestingly enough, one of the first individuals that was contacted was our suspect, Mr. Larsen.
42-year-old Timothy Larsen has a criminal history that includes a no-contest plea to an arson charge in 1996. He was sentenced to 4 years in the state prison. On the night of this latest fire, he was living in a home right next door. It is at that home that a fire occurred in 2011, and neighbors say there have been others.
But throughout our contact in the area, we had several people, several neighbors that would come up to us and just mention to us that there have been some fires in the neighborhood that were suspicious.
Witnesses saw Larsen near the home that night of the fire, and investigators recovered evidence tying Larsen to the fire, including a candle believed to be the ignition point.
Once we come up with a subject, what we do is we will typically take an item, in this case a candle, send it to the crime lab, and then we will take a sample of DNA from the suspect and see if there's a match. In this case, there was a match with Mr. Larsen.
Now, if convicted on this latest arson charge, Larsen could face up to 40 years in prison. Investigators are also looking at other suspicious fires to determine if Larsen is connected to any of them. And Mark and Leah, the Baraboo police right now are asking for any residents in that area up there that if they've been the victim of a suspicious fire to give their investigators a call. They're trying to dot all the I's on this.
Any idea how many fires he's allegedly responsible for?
At least 2 in that block. Well, allegedly. There were 2 suspicious fires in that block in recent years, but right now there's nothing to tie him to those. So.
Interesting that he was the first person who made contact. They made contact with.
Yeah, he was standing there watching the fire as they rolled up, and he was the first person to go talk to the police officers when they arrived.
All right, Dave DeLosier, thank you.
Thanks, Dave.